Hi everyone, welcome to this new current household update video. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. The last time it was on a random legacy challenge, which I've kind of gave up on because I got bored of the second generation and the goals that I had to follow. I actually really enjoyed just playing my game and having fun and creating the story and the challenge in a way myself. And I've been struggling to create a new current household that I was actually enjoying and having fun with. But for the past couple weeks, I want to say, I've been really enjoying playing with Sheila over here. Her name is Sheila Moody. I'm not sure if this is exactly how you would pronounce her first name, but that's how I've been pronouncing it. It's easier for me. And I actually randomized her last name, Moody, and I just ended up on this name, and I thought it was really fun since the Sims just keep changing emotions. So yeah, this is Sheila. I really like her, honestly. I've been really enjoying my time with her. She was created through the genetics of two of my favorite Sims that I had created. I don't know if you remember, if you've been on the channel for quite some time now, you probably know the lemon color legacy family that I played with for almost 6 generations. I really loved them. I enjoyed playing with them so much, but I for some reason lost the saves when seasons came out. I don't know what happened to it. I'm usually really careful with my saves, but this time around with them it just got lost, and since then I've been struggling with my current household. I think I played almost an entire year with them, and I went through 6 generations and I just loved playing with them, and I lost the save and I was so sad. And since then I tried to start over with them a couple times, but it's never really the same because you already know the story that the Sims went through and you're just basically doing another story, and it was just kind of strange to start over with Azur and Jeremiah, who were the original Sims from that legacy. But I decided to just mix their genetics and create a new Sim that I could maybe follow and see what her life would be. And that's how Sheila came to be, and I've been, like I said, really enjoying playing with her. So it's the end of spring right now. We're going to go into summer pretty soon. She just moved back from university. She still has an entire semester to go through, and I think Nox is coming over to tell us all about voting green, I guess. Let's go ahead and learn about voting green, which I think Sheila is going to like because she's actually a green fiend. She also has the animal affection one because I gave her the friend of the animals aspiration, but I'll talk about this in just a second because this had a purpose in a way. But yeah, she still has an entire semester to go through to be able to graduate with a degree in biology. And Sheila actually would love to one day open her own vet clinic, and that's when the animal affectionate trait comes in handy because she loves animals and she's always wanted to become a veterinarian. But it's really difficult to open your own shop or your own veterinarian clinic, thanks for the info, when you don't have any knowledge whatsoever of how to run a business and on how to take care of animals. So for now, she's been working really hard on biology. She's been trying to apply to all of the vet classes that she could, and she's been successful actually. And she was the very first and only Sim that I had 3 A+ with on her report card, and I was so proud of her and so proud of myself to have managed that one. I don't know how we did it, but we did it, and that was really amazing. Actually, I breezed through her traits, but this is Sheila's traits. So she's a genius, she's really outgoing, she's a green fiend, she's a quick learner from her aspiration. I gave her the one from university. I thought, why not try to accomplish it as we are in university? But I'm going to switch it just quickly because you know it's summer and she's on summer break and she's just going to take a little bit of free time for herself. And of course she has the animal affection one. I'll go back to the animal affection one eventually, but for now we're gonna stick with this. Now, I decided to have her take a break from university because I was getting a little bit tired of going to university, not gonna lie, and it was really time consuming, and I've been working on 3 classes each week, or actually for each semester. That's why we still have 3 to accomplish. But I needed a little bit of a break from university, so she moved into this apartment here in Evergreen Harbor. When I started playing with her, during the summer, and I played an entire week without being in university. She actually worked in I think she was a retail employee or something, and she worked for an entire week, or actually for an entire season in a way, so that she could acquire some skills, I could get to know her a little bit better, and then she could apply to university, she could apply to some scholarships, and this way she entered university with some skills, and it was a little bit more fun to play that way. She also, as she was working on some skills during that first summer, she created this club here, the Bookworms, and it's just a club for the ladies who enjoy reading and also do some other things. Right now I just had to do homework. These 2 last spots here, I just keep changing them. Like for summer, I like having summer activities to take care of. I think I had skating and dancing and drinking bar drinks and stuff. I just keep changing those because I think these are just her friends. She doesn't really know Leslie and Katarina really well, but the other ones she's quite friends with. She was also invited to the Good Timers, which was really handy when she was in university and needed some fun, because the fun need in university just goes down so quickly. And here she actually wants to go on a jog, so let's go for a jog. Go jogging. And I think she's sad because she didn't manage to... Yes. I gave her the resolution to lose some weight because she had been eating so many quick meals, and she actually had put on some weight, and not, shaming her in any way, just she wanted to stay in shape. She usually worked out quite often, but with university she just didn't have the time to go and work out as much. So that's why I decided to give her that resolution, but it's a resolution that you usually never really manage to fulfill. For some reason, it never gets fulfilled, and it's really annoying. But yeah, so she went to university, and as you saw probably, she actually joined the Brainiacs and the Bot Savants. She's been struggling with the Bot Savants though, because the robotic skill is really time consuming, and it's actually quite challenging to just build a bot. But I think this is a new passion of hers that she's just discovered through university. But the Brainiacs, as you can see, she's a seasoned member, and she actually spends a lot of time with them. Oh, it's best. Do we go home and say hello to her? I mean, we can just finish our jog for now. But as she was spending time with the Brainiacs, and actually during a meeting of the Brainiacs, she met a guy, Kenji over here, who turned out to be one of her roommates in university. By the way, I don't know if I told you, but she was in Foxbury. She was in the Foxbury Institute right there, and it's a distinguished degree over there, and I was so happy that she managed to unlock this one. But yes, she was at a meeting of the Brainiacs. She met Kenji, and the first time they met, they had a sentiment for one another, and they actually enjoyed spending time together or something. They just met, and I thought, this is a sign. And like I said, as it turned out, Kenji was one of her roommates. But the fact that they were roommates actually kind of doomed their relationship, because he kept leaving her messages on the floor telling her to do the dishes and stuff, which actually Sheila never did. So I guess that was on point. But he was always sad for some reason. Like, he was really depressed all the time, and Sheila was always trying to cheer him up, but it never worked. It was really frustrating, and I actually don't even remember how she met Lorenzo. I think it was just because she was invited by Liberty Lee from her bookworm club. She was invited to the flea market, and she went there just to take a break from university. And as she was using the bubble blower, she met Lorenzo, and they started chatting. They had a good chat. They didn't have a sentiment for one another, but then Lorenzo turned out to join the Brainiacs, and they started spending time together a little bit more. And eventually, she actually received a call from Lorenzo letting her know, oh, thank you, Bess. Apparently she left. It's better to actually have the notification this way than this huge aggressive pop-up on the screen. I like it better. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, she received a call from Lorenzo letting her know that he had a crush on her and that he wanted to, know if something could happen between them. And, well, I have to say that she liked him, and I already had given him a makeover, so I thought, why not? Yeah, you know what? I kind of like you too. And things with Kenji just didn't work out. I had been trying to have her chat with him and flirt with him and, just have something happen with Kenji, but he was sad all the time. And even though I think Sheila has a soft spot for him, she likes him, she thinks he's really attractive, she knows that nothing could ever happen with them, and not that she necessarily wanted to be in a relationship, although you need to take a shower. Go home and take a shower, you stink. She wouldn't have said no to one, so that's why when Lorenzo called, she said, yeah, why not? Maybe we can go on a date. And they actually went on a date, and then another one, and then another one, and it went really well. To the point that eventually they became boyfriend and girlfriend, and yesterday was actually Love Day, and they had an awesome holiday together, and he actually spent the night, as you saw at the very beginning of the video. So for now, things are going really well between them, and I'm actually really happy about that. Now, what I have in mind to do with Sheila is to, in the long run, of course, one day open her own vet clinic in Brindleton Bay, because I really want for her to live in Brindleton Bay. Actually, first use the bathrooms, otherwise you're going to pee yourself. and take a shower. And she has the take a pregnancy test here, not because they tried for a baby, but because I have the risky woohoo mod in my game, that's why. But in any case, I don't think she's pregnant, because the Sims in The Sims 4, when they get pregnant, they usually, on their hunger and bladder need, they have a couple arrows going down, and here she only has one. She hasn't had the need to throw up or anything, so we're good. But yeah, like I was saying, in the long run, I really would like for her to open a vet clinic in Brindleton Bay, but she's not there yet. I think I'm going to have her get another degree, maybe to, you know how to run a business, maybe something in finance or economy or something. And this summer, because tomorrow it's going to be the first day of summer, I wanted for her to go to Sulani and work for a week as a conservationist, like she could go there and just take a vacation in Sulani and enjoy her time there. And yes, she's going to be far away from Lorenzo, but maybe this is going to be interesting for her, So that's pretty much what I've been up to in my own time playing with Sheila, and I actually really like this gameplay. I've almost played an entire year with a sim, actually an entire sim year, that says, and she's still the only one in her household, and for now I'm playing on the long lifespan. I'd like to eventually move on to the normal lifespan to have things move on a little bit quickly, but because yeah, I know we haven't gathered in a while, but that's fine, we can gather later on today. Actually, maybe we can, which is getting a little bit hungry, so maybe she should eat something. But yeah, I'd like to move on to the normal lifespan eventually, so that things could move on a little bit more quickly. And I kind of have in mind with her to do just like I wanted to do with the Lemon Color family, which was an alphabetical legacy challenge. Basically, each generation represents a letter of the alphabet. Sheila, I think, the very first generation that you create doesn't really count as a generation. It's the generation that is first born in the game. So that means that Sheila's children will have a name starting with an A, and then their children will have a name starting with a B, and so on and so forth. That's kind of what I'd like to try and do with Sheila. For now, I'm just enjoying my time playing The Sims, and it's really fun. I'm waiting for an excuse to go to Mount Komorebi and go skiing and snowboarding with Sheila, but this winter she was really busy with university. Maybe next winter she'll be free and go to Mount Komorebi and go ski, or maybe she'll be busy with another degree, who knows. But I'm really having a lot of fun with her. I'll have to change her outfit as well to suit a bit more the weather, because it's going to be summer. And if she goes to Sulani, which I think she'll do, she's not going to go on vacation though, because otherwise she won't be able to work, since, when you go on vacation, the work just stops for The Sims. I'll have her kind of move in there, but I will kind of pretend that she's actually on vacation there. But she'll be working there for the summer. But then she'll go back to university, finish her degree, and we'll see what happens next. And I don't know how things will go with Lorenzo, but he's a cat lover, he's a maker, he's a geek. Things seems to be going really well with them. They really enjoy spending time together. I don't think they have... Oh yes, they do have some sentiments towards another. They feel deeply connected, and Sheila feels really smitten when it comes to Lorenzo, which is really cool. I don't think she has any sentiments. No, she doesn't have any sentiments with Kenji anymore. They decided to be just friends. I think this is actually their relationship status. Yes, just good friends. This is a solid relationship built on trust and good memories. They do have some good memories, but he has a very good personality otherwise. He's neat, he's romantic, he's a gluton. But he was just sad all the time, and he was kind of mean sometimes to Sheila, as if he didn't really know what he wanted to do with his life. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, but he was getting on my nerves basically, so I just wanted to move on. But if you also want to take a look at her skills, she actually has a very high fitness skill. When I told you that she was going to the gym really often, she did. She also had some classes that revolved around fitness with her biology degree. Charisma, she just works on this one on her own, and she's doing really well with this one. The gardening, it's from her classes, only her classes though, she never had a garden at all. Logic, it came from I switched at some point for the Renaissance Sim aspiration, and she ended up having to work on the logic skill, and then it worked as well on her biology degree. And of course the veterinarian skill, which she's been working only in university, and then robotics, research. She does have a little bit of rock climbing. She went to the gym and there was a rock climbing wall over there, and she worked a little bit on this one. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to in my own time. I really enjoy playing with Sheila, so I really hope that next time I'll update you on my current household, I will update you on Sheila, or maybe her children, or maybe Sheila and her children. I don't know, but I really hope that I'll still be playing with the Moody family. Actually, as I was ending the video, she finally managed to unlock a lifestyles, because that's actually something I forgot to show you guys. She has the techie in progress, which I think comes from the fact that she's been working around with the robotic skill quite a bit. She also has the single in love in it, although I don't think she's going to keep working on this one now that she's in a relationship. But she just unlocked the people person one. So basically, Sims living a people-person lifestyle have an easier time building and maintaining a large friend group, sometimes at the cost of connecting with those friends. To acquire or maintain this lifestyle, a Sim should have 4 or more friends. So this lifestyle has the effects of keeping lower relationship level friends easier, but struggles to keep good friends high or higher. Various benefits when interacting with 3 or more friends at a time or when making a new friend, less likely to gain long-term sentiments with friends, greater need to be social. Ooh, that one is going to be annoying. Tense when friends group contains fewer than 4 Sims. Well, great, she actually has quite a few friends. But yeah, I think now that's all I had to tell you about. Look at all of those influence points. She has 387. Anyway, yeah, I think this time around, that's all I had to tell you about Sheila. So thank you so much once again for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye everyone!